Omo, today is sweet me. Someone said, go and watch primaries. I should actually be there right now. Just got off the phone with Pastor Toby. Pastor Toby said, why are you not watching primaries? I said, well, I've got a special guest tonight. When I'm done with my special guest, we go watch primaries. Hey, hey. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. Jerry Locke, that's my brother. Jerry, how are you doing? Big shout out to you. Um, real quick, we're enjoying the trend. Imagine somebody sent me this message. I've been laughing since. By the way, I'm trending on Twitter. Twitter, where I know they ever go. I still a trend there. I say, okay, no problem. You see, one guy tried to call me out on this Nathaniel Bassey drama. He said, Daddy Freeze, you'll be Antichrist. What is so wrong with praying? If we omitted praying this 60 years, do you know the greater catastrophe we might have met? Now I respond to Ram. I say those countries that omitted prayer, like China, are feeding us. Those ones saying rest, you are on my video saying rest. No worry, I go rapture you. You and your papa join. I go rapture all of you now. You see, big shout out to my boy Uti Unwachuku. You see, me, I'm used to this. They will shout and they will abuse you. But do you know what is giving me gratitude? If 10 or 20% of the former population that used to believe in all this are beginning to wake up, that is good enough for me. You are tweeting the name Jesus. Meanwhile, Manchester United player, they answer Jesus. You don't even add Christ. Make we even wonder, say, okay, we don't know this name, but at least it carries a connotation, it carries a title, the Christos in Greek, the anointed one. You just say Jesus. I want to read one scripture to Nathaniel this evening. Please bear with me. Matthew chapter 27, verse 27. I want to read it in NIV because NIV is the only Bible translation that actually translated the Greek accurately in this particular instance. It says, so when the crowd gathered, Pilate asked them, which one do you want me to release? Jesus Barabbas or Jesus who is called the Messiah? Most Bible translations miss this out, but we that studied Bible in Greek, we know that the scripture actually says, Jesus ton Baraban. Let me read it to you perfectly. It says, Yesun ton Baraban e Yesun ton legomenon Christon. Legomenon means that is called or is named. So Pilate said, which of the Jesus? Pilate said, which of the Jesus? Jesus Barabbas or Jesus Christ? Most of you that studied Bible in English, you do not know that Barabbas' name was also Jesus. Go and research what I just told you. Don't answer me. Yesu ton Baraban e Yesu ton legomenon Christon. I'm reading it the exact way the scripture was written. Let Nathaniel come. Let us teach him how scripture was originally written. Not King James and all these ones they are quoting up and down. So you put the word Jesus. I'm asking you, which of the Jesus? Barabbas or Christ? It doesn't end there. You see, when we are trying to get you people to wake up, it looks like we're wicked. If you go with me to Acts chapter 13. Very quickly. I've not seen my special guest to... Hey. Okay. Okay. It says my life contains some burdened words. They're not going to allow me go live for TikTok because of Oxlade. Oh, she's such a nice girl, though. I've been chatting with her since yesterday. Even my wife was listening to one of the calls and I said, this girl seems so nice and genuine. Okay, Acts chapter 13. Verse 5. Afterwards, they traveled from town to town across the entire island until they finally reached Paphos, when they met a Jewish sorcerer, a false prophet named Bar Jesus, Bar Yesun in Greek. So I don't mention 3 Jesus inside Bible already. Bar Yesun from Acts chapter 13 and Yesuton Baraban from Matthew chapter 27 and Yesuton Logomenon Christon, Jesus who is the Christ. Please, which Jesus are you talking about, Nathaniel? In your bid to make something trend, in your bid to give life and social media meaning to something, you could not even put his son name. So we know we don't use Jesus in the Free Nation because we can't use a 400-year-old word that depicts a 2,000-year-old savior. We are wiser than that. But even if you want to use Jesus, at least, Papa, if you just put Christ. Anyway, that aside, that is just I was in a Man City. I've been a Man United. No, I don't know football. I've got a very special guest today, and let me bring her live. Let's all have some, I would have said fun, but she went through a lot. And anybody out there who understands the plight of a woman, I have how many daughters? 4 daughters and 3 sons. I have a daughter who's 20 years old. Many of you have met her. So this lady here is 21. She's about my first daughter's age. You know, I also have a daughter who just turned 18. So I actually have 2 daughters in her age bracket. And one of the saddest things in the world would be for any father to have to deal with what this lady went through. So Tamara, let's see you. I know you're a bit shy.
Jeez.
Belle.
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
So, let's see your face. You have a beautiful face. Let's see it. Don't worry, your face already trended, so I don't know why you... Sorry?
I don't know if I'm ready for that, like to talk with my face.
Okay, no problem. Just start. Let's hear your side of the story. Okay. So what happened? What was the story?
First, I'll start from... I don't even know where to start from. Firstly, it was not like the way the problems I have with him is his apology, number one, because he's not supposed to refer to me as the lady in the video, because with what I know, it's not like it was a one-time thing or it was a one-night stand or anything.
Wow, your network is breaking.
For like 2 years. We were like friends before we even started having anything to start with. And he does something like that to a human being, and he can't take responsibility for what he has done. That's like terrible, because I've been through a lot. This has affected me in like very crazy ways that I didn't even... Things that I didn't imagine is possible. It's crazy.
Mm.
The day, okay, we saw each other on a Monday, and the video got out the next day. I was acting like it was in his feelings, like I really like you and all that.
Your
But I feel
network
like,
is very
okay,
bad.
2 years is enough
Can
time.
you move? Hold on, Tamara. Your voice is breaking. Can you move? Let me remove you, and then I'll bring you back. And don't sit backing the light with the light in our faces. Sit with the light at your back, not with the light in front of you.
The lights are my back. Okay.
Yes, turn your back to the light. So, sorry, put the light in front of you. I beg your pardon, so that the light will
Okay.
not just be glaring in our eyes.
Alright.
All right, sis. So we're gonna wait for her to come back and tell that story again. Someone said, "Story we don't die." You know, you need to understand that people are going through their trauma and they need to heal. Many of you don't understand that. Somebody say mumu we bring mumu. Now your papa and mama they talk about your papa king mumu. Marry your mama, your town princess of mumu. They come born abirun. Alai lopolo amukume ko òpònú. They come born you lóndìndí. Wọ́n tún bá yín fèèní sí. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? What's oh, don't run, don't run, don't run. Let me call your name. I get your time. Oh, where's this guy? Oh, hey, don't run. Before no run now. You, where they do naming ceremony for. The people where attend the naming ceremony, see the goat where they want use do naming ceremony. Then they beg your parents, say, may they carry the goat, give her name, may they use you do the naming ceremony for the goat. Because the goat what will pass you. You order. I no pity you. Say they born you, people can't greet your parents. Congratulations. Now those people I pity for my life. Because I can imagine the embarrassment. They can't greet your mama, they can't see you. You will be like stick where they put coconut on top. You want on sorrow. Gist lovers. Now these lovers be this. Hey, make I bring these lovers live. These lovers don't come my live once. Go live with these lovers. I could just be happy say this lover come my live. This lovers, you know, put Jesus for your DP. It never late to. They never still break. Oh, they don't break. They don't break. Big shout out to Gist lovers in the building. Their page, they always sweet. Bass Boost Kingdom. For every bass, there's a corresponding boost. For every bass, there's a corresponding bis. Tamara, where are you? We're waiting for you. You guys need to understand that you guys need to understand that people need to heal. And sometimes my problem with you people is you don't realize that people are going through a lot. Somebody's inviting me to come and join his own TikTok. Like my own TikTok, no. Someone say I to get wahala. Wallahi I get wahala. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for Tamara. I think Tamara is adjusting her. Oh yeah, she's here. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to basics. This is what we're here for. Hi, sis. Yay! You look so much better. All right, Tamara. So tell me your story and don't be shy. I know you've been crying about this. I know Your life has taken a direction no woman is currently praying for their life to take this direction. I know what you went through with your parents and all that, but share your story. Let it all be yours. Go ahead, sis. And please don't read comments. Can you hear me, sister? Oh no be today internet supposed to do like this. Tamara, do you have a phone I can call? You'll be on the live like this while it's setting up. Send me a number I can call, so we can be hearing your voice via phone. Solomon Buchi, we don't fight our fight finish. How are you, my brother? Let me call her. You guys are very mean to her and it's not nice. And if I see anybody being mean to her, I'll switch off the comments. Hello, sis. Your net now. Do you have anybody that can hotspot network for you? What network are you using? What network are you using?
I'm using MTN.
But normally MTN.
Like I'm sure it's what's going on because.
Do you have anybody else who has like Glow?
Yeah, I'm trying to connect to my friends' hotspots.
Okay, awesome.
Everybody's just in my DM right now, like, DJ, stop it. Yeah, stop what?
You are still live, but they can hear you. So whatever you are saying, be cautious. So.
Really?
No, you didn't say anything though. But I'm on the phone and I'm holding the phone and the phone is on speaker. But you've not said anything that will put you in trouble, so don't worry. I just warned you before you got into trouble.
Yeah. Alright.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so just say hi. Solomon, where are you in the meantime? One thing I like Solomon for is Solomon loves...
What?
No, not you. I was just talking to people in the comment section.
I'm going to try to come back now.
All right then. Solomon loves fighting for women. Although he will tell you he's not a feminist. He loves fighting for women's rights. And that's one thing I like about him. Someone said she just wants followers. No. You see, make you pray, say this thing no go do your pikin, no. Make you pray very, very hard. Say this thing no go do your pikin. And it no go do you. Because only then would you understand. Okay? She's 21. I remember how I was in 21. I wasn't much better. The only luck I had when I was 21 was that there was no internet. Hello.
Hi.
We can hear you clearly now. So just shoot and tell us your story while the internet works.
Okay. I'm going to start from the day I went there.
Okay. Start from the beginning. Just imagine nobody has heard anything you've said. So just start your story from the beginning.
Yeah. And that's like normal, right? Then he went to, like, he left me in the room. I went to another room and was texting me, oh, Tamara, I really like you. And this is not just sex. Like, I'm not with you because of just the sex and all that. I saved some of the chats, like, on the chat that because I was wondering why I was in his feelings. But then again, I was like, 2 years is a lot of time. So I didn't really think about it much, but all that I wanted to do after that text was just have sex with my boyfriend, right? Because it's normal to feel that way. So he came, And I was not thinking. I wasn't looking. I wasn't doing anything. And I left. And the next day, I'm seeing that moment that gave me so much butterflies. I'm seeing it online. The next day, friends are calling. People are like, Tamara, you having sex with this guy? And I'm like, why? Why are you asking? What's going on? And somebody sent me the video. And I started, like, I was confused because I was not aware of anything like that. Like, I was not expecting, this is something I was not expecting at all. And it just hits me, right? Okay. Then I tried to reach out. Like, normally, I'm not supposed to reach out to him because it was his fault for sending a streak of you having sex to your friends. What he told me it's someone that was trying to ruin his career that did that to him. Well, why would you streak a video of you having sex to someone that you don't consider your friend?
Okay, don't say the S word
And why
again.
would
Just say doing it. A video of us doing it. Just say it like that.
Okay.
Because of
Okay.
Instagram stuff.
Yeah, I get. I was just sending a video of like that kind of video to your friends.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. And I was not aware, so the shock was different. Then people that I call my friends, some of them, they were posting it, taking it everywhere. My mom heard about it. My brother, everybody, they were calling me at that time. And I felt like I just needed to disappear at that time. I wanted to like just disappear because I didn't know what to do. Till today, I've not seen my mom because I don't even know how to face her.
Since
and
that
I've not
day,
even reached out or anything. Like, he's not taking responsibility for what he did. It's like he did not do it, forgetting that I have evidence. Like, I have proof that like this is what you did. Why
okay, so let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Tamara. Did you give your consent for that video being recorded?
I did not even know there was a video to start with. People think I was covering my face, but see, I'm very shy. Like, I don't even look at my boyfriend in his face sometimes because I don't know. So I was just, it was like when I said what I said, he laughed and I was shy. I didn't want to look at his face. I did not know there was a video. I was already tipsy. He gave me a bottle of wine when I got in his room. That was like the first thing he did. And I drank it when he was telling me how much he likes me because I was happy at that time. So I was just drinking and I wanted to like just be in the mood you get. So it was so shocking when it came out the next day, right? Like, I was legit suicidal, I swear. Like, I wanted to just disappear because I went bald. I had to go bald because I felt like I was going crazy.
You went bald how?
Yes, I cut my hair.
Has the hair grown now?
What?
Has your hair grown back or?
It's growing, still in the process.
So you cut your hair.
There was one time I sat outside for 24 hours. I was sitting on the staircase. I was crying. I'm not going to cry here. I was sitting at the staircase for 24 hours, just looking at the water, thinking of what to do. Because it was
It's okay, darling.
Bad. Because my mom can think I'm anything. My mom can think of anything, but seeing a video of your child doesn't make sense. My brother saw that video. Like, my other brother, I don't even know how to look at them in the face anymore. Because how? My mom has been like, I don't even know. I can't even go home to look at her face because what am I going to tell her that I went to Lagos and see what her daughter did? And Oxlade did not even give me a good enough apology. He didn't give me a good enough apology because I did not deserve that. Because it was not like we knew each other for 2 years. And it was not like I went for him or anything. He came in my DM on Instagram for the first time. That was in 2020, before I lost my dad and everything. And he knew I was battling depression of losing my dad. He was aware I was battling depression after losing my dad. And he still did that to me. Okay, you were telling me you like me and all that. That happened. There are other ways to handle the situation. But you blocking me and your friends and others doesn't make sense, because you put somebody's life out there. You put somebody's life out there. Like, I did not used to be a social media person. I'm literally a ghost. I can be somewhere and you will not notice me. And I liked it that way. But you put me out there. People that could not even talk to me had the guts to like insult me. Make jokes. Like, anytime I come online on Instagram, then they even made a song. They made a song, those beats with by sound. That doesn't make any sense. It's embarrassing as hell. People were making, till now, if you see skits makers, they're always like, in their skits all the time, till now. That hurts my pride. That is really, really, jeez. That's so hurtful. The jokes, sometimes I watch it and I want to laugh, and the next thing I'm seeing them making a joke out of it, and I'm like, really? Even till now, my friends, sometimes when the songs come up, the way I react, my friends will be like, so we're not allowed to play songs. Like, it hurts me. It hurts my feelings, because me and this person, I felt like we had a thing, because that was what you were telling me. That was what you were showing me.
Do you have evidence? Hold on. Do you have evidence of him telling you in your DM that he loves you or that he cares about you?
Yes, I have. Yes, of course I do.
So this was supposed to be you with your boyfriend, or who you considered your boyfriend.
Exactly.
But people are raising a question though, and I'd like you to address this, that you had another boyfriend abroad. Can you speak on that?
Okay, yes. We started dating in SS1. That was when he left. He was in SS3 at that time, then he left. He was abroad for like 7 years. We've not seen each other for 7 years. It was basically online. And I'm a girl.
Now, hold on. That guy you've not seen for 7 years, did you do anything with him before he left? Anything physical?
No, it was basically, we were in secondary school when we started dating.
Okay.
I was in SS1 when he left.
Okay.
So it was not like we were even dating. We were just like talking, like see if we could work when he comes back. Because obviously we are far. We've not seen each other for 7 years. He knew I was seeing other people. We were like more like best friends at that time. But when he talked to me about it, I tried to deny it to see if I can run away from it. But he gave me reasons like, I know this is you. You can't even lie, because I know your voice. I know, like, a lot of people. I could not run away from it, trust me. Before coming out here to even bring out my face, I have tried to deny. I tried to run from it, but it still comes back some way and bites me.
Richard James said him mama na shall make I block him. If you know one get sense, respect this young lady now. Solomon Buchi wants to come on. Solomon, I'll bring you on for 5 minutes, please, because I don't want to stay on for too long. Where's Solomon again? So 5 minutes. Solomon wants to discuss with you. I've sent him a request. So yes.
Yeah, Daddy Freeze, what's up?
How far?
I think I'm in the order of your life, Sha, but I know that you actually basically were very focused on what you were saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to actually turn on my light really well.
Yes.
How you doing on everything?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm good. Obviously, this conversation is not about Jesus.
We'll leave Jesus. We'll come back to Jesus some other time. This young lady here with us is broken. I have a daughter who's 1 year younger than her. And I want to encourage her to not give up. She lost her dad, then she went through this. You know, I understand young men, especially in the music industry, have fun and all that, but sometimes your fun can get a little bit too how do I put it, too reckless in such a way that it can put a young lady's life in jeopardy. Anyway, let me allow you to talk, Solomon.
Yeah. First thing I want to say is, Tamara. Hi, Tamara. Good evening.
Hi.
Yeah. First of all, like, I really want to empathize with you, or I empathize with you. You know, about like what you went through and such humiliation. Like, it's very sad that, I mean, with the kind of society that we live in, by the way, when you actually, when these kind of things actually happen, the guy, you know, I remember Oxlade was actually, you know, who, you know, like, people were actually more like hailing him and actually demonizing the woman. And um, what happened, if you did not consent to it, is basically revenge porn, which is actually a crime. I don't know if it's a crime in Nigeria, but what I just have to say to you is that I know it's very easy to say, but I really am a fan of therapy. I think that you should see a therapist. I think that you should, you know, you should put your life together. You said that you don't know how to go and meet your mom, your brothers. You know, I really think that there is nothing worse can happen. Like, it has happened, it has happened. You pull yourself together and you move on and you learn from your mistakes too. You know, I want to bring in that angle, and the angle is, you know, we live in a world where when you say A caused B, people will be like, oh, why are you talking about what caused it? You know, why are you not talking about what happened? And I actually, you know, really empathize with the fact that you um that that this happened to you. It shouldn't happen to anyone. Something that was actually done in private being put out in public. In fact, why would he even?
And he had to get me in my feelings that particular day and do that to me, and not just
You see, there are many things that we need to talk about, Solomon. First things first, this lady just lost her dad. She's going through a phase already. Second thing, it's not a hookup. You actually get her to be in her feelings.
Exactly.
Then
I
three,
don't have chats. I still have chats.
you see, we are talking about, we are not even considering the feelings here. We are just
in his room when he was texting me how much he really likes me. At that time, you had, like, it makes me feel like he had a hand in it. Like, he knew this was going to happen. Because why would you put me in your room, put me in your feelings, like put me in my feelings, sorry, on Snapchat, then come back and we did that, and the next day everything is online and with no apologies or explanation or whatsoever. Okay, he apologized, but then again, he was just saying, when I came out, he was just saying, Tamara, sorry is all I have for you. Okay, I'm going to pay for your flight. You're going to stay with your friends in Ghana, like, until I can fix you up. Really, you want me to run?
Okay, Tamara, can I ask you a question? Like, what do you really out of this? Like, if you were to say, like, what do you want?
Honestly, right, at first, before I even went to do this law thing, I gave him like 2 months. I felt like, okay, because this is what you've been telling me. This is the kind of relationship we have in my head because of what you've been telling me. There are some times that he would do shows and we link after his shows, like we were close like that. I'll ditch my friend, I'll just ditch my friend and I'm out with him. Like we were like that. So if I tell I was his fan and you put dirt in my face and you could not even give me a good enough apology. You could not apologize to my parents. You just left me wondering why. Like, what did I do to you to deserve this? Because with what I know, we tell each other things. We tell each other things. We talk to. Like, so you know, I'm bad depression. At some time, he told me some personal things about him. Like, we were cool like that. So I believed, okay, at first, I did not believe he had a hand in it. I felt like, okay, it was a mistake. But not owning up to that your mistake telling social media to the woman in the video, I'm sorry for my fans, I'm sorry, I had mental. What about my mental health? Like, real life. Because I really went through it. I went through it so bad.
Okay.
I went through it.
Tamara, Solomon is only with us for 5 minutes because I want you to air your opinions, but he's asking some questions and you're not answering.
Okay.
He said, what
What's
do
your
you want now from it? Abi Solomon, or can you
right
re-ask your
now?
question?
Right now, right? I want a good enough apology. I want an apology to my parents. Then I want to leave this embarrassment that you have caused me here, because it is terrible being me, right? Every guy on my Instagram wants to have sex. Everybody, like, it's terrible being me now, and I just want to leave. I want a good enough apology for my pride's sake.
Okay, so I'm going to say a couple of things before I actually go. You want an apology, right? Like a good enough apology for him.
Yes.
And you actually said that you have evidence that you guys are actually like you guys were actually dating. It wasn't just something that started casually.
Yes.
Okay, fine, nice. Okay, good. That's actually a very fair thing to want, from your story. It's just, it seems like you were very vulnerable and impressionable and all of that. However, you said something. You said you want him to actually apologize to your family and also to your what's it called? To your family and and all of that stuff, which is actually very fair. Nobody should be recorded while like having an intimate moment.
Does my mommy really need to see me doing that? Like, what if in 10 years, 20, I have kids and this comes up and bites me? And what would they say? Mommy, what did you do about it? You just let it slide. People that tell me to shut up, like, really, in future, when this comes back, anything I do today determines what it will bring tomorrow. Because me letting it slide, you're like, okay, so what did you do about the situation at that time? Nothing. At least I did not know. I'm putting it out there that I was not aware he was making a video. It was not, I did not know he was making a video. Talk more of things out there. And it was not like just a one-time thing. We had it, all my friends knew how close we were.
Okay. So here is what I want to give you, the truth, and the truth is actually very. I try to be very, very objective. Yeah. First of all, yeah, he actually did what he actually did. Number two, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this here. Generally, like, we all know the nature. Well, I wouldn't say it's an intrinsic nature, but the lifestyle of most, entertainers and everything, and I think that it's very, very paramount to be very careful like that, to be very honest. I don't know that if you understand what I mean.
Clearly.
I want to we see these things actually happen, right? And I would also want you to actually take some lessons from what has happened as a woman, right? Because here is the thing, and I'm not going to do that thing to you, right? Or I'm not going to be a party to that thing. And that thing is, there is this thing that Gen Zs actually do where something happens, and they could actually, you can be the victim and still have something to learn that you would have done better. Do you understand what I mean? Number one, you actually depressed. I really agree with that. That's actually a very low place to be in. I've done things that I was not proud of when I was really low. But I learned that when I'm low, I should not put myself in vulnerable situations. So moving on, I think that it is just for you to learn to not put yourself in vulnerable situations when you are low. And I think
it's hard to move on. Do you know it's hard to move on for me?
Hold on, let him finish. So when he leaves, because he's a coach, he's a how do I put it? Sorry, I'm a bit tired today. He's a life coach. I can't, the word life skip man. He's a life coach. Now, sorry, Buchi, do you know any good therapist that we can in Port Harcourt, because she's based in Port Harcourt? Are you in Port Harcourt, Tamara?
No, I'm in Lagos now.
You're in Lagos. All right. If you know any good therapist, please inbox me. Let us see
I will.
how.
Yeah, I would definitely. I really actually. I really. And I think that one of the things that's also really affecting it. Well, I don't want to start going into details of what. But what I was trying to say in essence is that, Tamara, I need to tell you, your friends may not tell you, or people will not tell you. You have to take lessons from what has happened, you know, and actually move forward. I don't know if that makes sense. You said something. You said, yes, you didn't know he was recording you, but you said something. You said that, like, what when you have kids and, you grow up, like, how will your kids feel if they get to see that kind of thing about you? And this is something that you should always have in the back of your mind when you're dealing with anyone or with anything. Do you understand what I mean? Like, basically, because, like, many times I see, like, younger people, just, it's more like blaming everybody else but themselves. So there is something that you could have done better in the relationship, or like in like, I'm not trying to please for people that will start labeling. I'm not victim blaming, but at the same time, it's just like when somebody is actually defrauded. Let me just give an example. When someone is being defrauded, it doesn't take away from the fact that that person was actually defrauded and the fraudster is actually evil. However, there is something that the person who was defrauded can learn to do better the next time. For example, how can they safeguard, their accounts better? How can they actually get to know when someone is actually like fake and all of that stuff? So you will move on. Trust me, you will move on. You will definitely move on. We'll actually see how we can get a therapist for you, and yeah, you will move on. Basically, that's just what I have to say. I don't know that if do you have anything to ask me before I just want to out, because she has
No.
a
That's just all. Because I want her to talk. One thing I would want to tell you, Tamara, is I'm here for you, because Christ came for the broken, not to condemn or judge them, but to forgive them. Remember what he did to that woman that was about to be stoned, caught in the very act of adultery. He said, since nobody condemns you, I also do not condemn you. Go and sin no more. There's that part of Christianity that we really don't like to touch on in this part of the world, that you are human, you will make mistakes. The difference between, you see, Solomon, the difference between her mistake and my own mistake is because phone where they use record no day during my time. We all did silly things that we're not proud of. I don't know about you, Solomon, because you seem to be a good boy,
no. I've done things I'm not
but
proud of.
I've done really silly things, and the fact that I'm alive today is testimony to the fact that God forgives. And I want her to also know that. So that's just what I wanted to say. I want her to pour out her mind, and then let us see how we would sort this out. Tamara, do you want to go legal? That is, do you want to go?
No, we are actually already in court. I've already done that.
Okay. Final question, Solomon. So I can focus on her. What do you think about her going legal? Your opinion?
Personally, when I think about her going legal, here is the thing. It's absolutely her choice, to be very honest, because if she had actually professed that that video was not taken with her consent, that is actually invasion of privacy. Number one, I don't know I'm not a lawyer to know the specific
The
context of when it
parlance,
has to
yeah.
be or remain relations like this. That's number one. Number two is there are a lot of context to it. The fact that she said that she was depressed, and he allegedly took advantage of her and all of that stuff. So if all of these things can be established, then it's a good case. Like any case can be a good case in court. It depends on the lawyer. So if she wants to take it up, that's absolutely fine. However, she needs to be very strong, because trust me, it's, I don't know that if you had a court case before, but
They-
it's not
they-
it's not usually,
that's what I wanted to tell you. Oxlade's
Yes.
lawyer during cross-examination is going to call you all sorts of names. And here's my problem with the Nigerian law system. Why does the law tolerate a lawyer, especially if that lawyer is a son, bashing a witness? As in, I've heard witnesses called prostitutes, I've heard them called all sorts of name calling. As in, the Nigerian legal system needs an overhaul. So this is a lady who is depressed. This is a lady who is seeking justice, and then she's going to be put on trial, and his lawyer is going to cross-examine her, and he is going to come with all sorts of stuff. He's going to come and say, you want the money, you are a prostitute, that's all you want, that's what you want from this guy, you show, you understand, and that can further break you. So prepare yourself for that.
Yeah, but to be very honest, like, I think that any lawyer who actually says that to someone can actually get their license, withdrawn. To be very honest.
Are you serious? You should have seen what the lawyer said to what. There's one particular lawyer. I'm just waiting for this case to my taste board's case to leave the appeal or to finish it. That lawyer that cross-examined her.
Yeah, it's like there are things that lawyers.
There are things we'll discuss. We can't discuss because of the case in court. But man.
Yeah.
So I've seen it happen.
Well, basically, she can actually go legally if she wants to be very honest. And and I want her to understand something, and that this is very important. In the court of law, it's not usually who's right that wins.
Tamara, are you here? You need to hear this. So
yeah, like, in the court of law, it's not usually who is right that wins. I'm not a lawyer, but I've had
no. You're absolutely correct there.
Yeah, like, you can be right, you can be true, like, you can be right, and you can be right, and you don't have evidence to prove what you are saying, substantial evidence. And when it has to be things like this, it's usually very, very,
She's left, so let me try to get her back.
So yeah, basically that's just the thing. So maybe it will be to have counsel from a group of lawyers and speak to them and see what they actually have. Because here is the thing, there is a dynamic already that it frees. Can you hear me now?
Clearly.
Oxlade has more money. He has more money, he has more influence. So if this gets to court, I really don't know how it's going to play out. Well, basically, he can countersue too. He can countersue, for defamation. He can countersue for,
I don't think he can countersue. I don't think he can countersue for defamation because there's a video. So in this instance, I don't think he can countersue for defamation.
Yeah, because for her, actually, like she said, she allegedly said.
Okay, she's back. Solomon, let's allow her to say her story. Maybe I'll bring you back at the end of the day, because this thing where you talk to a very, very important matter. But I also want her to at least have the floor to herself okay, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You have given us so much wisdom. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Tamara.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you listening to all the issues raised, especially with the court case? So you have to prepare yourself. Now, quite a few people are saying you want money. Talk on that. A lot, you can see the comment section. You want money. I'm listening to you.
I'm doing everything legal. I think we've passed that point of how we settle it as friends or whatever. Already in court already. So I'm fighting for myself. I'm not saying I want money or anything. I didn't say that. Why would he do something and not take responsibility for it? He's not accountable for what he did. It's like he did not do it. So I'm just going to fight for my name to clear my name out, to put it out there that I was not aware he was making a video. I cannot be nonchalant to my life like that. I can't be nonchalant to my life like that. So I was not aware. So anyhow we're going to fight it, that's fine. As long as it's in court and I'm doing it the right way, that's fine. I never came outside to say, oh, I want Oxlade to give me money. I never said that. So I don't know where all that talk is coming from. I'm just saying you can't do that to someone's child and act like you didn't, because you're going to have daughters now. Come on. Like, don't you have girls in your family? Like, I think it's the people in his family, his friends, don't they have sisters? How would you let your friend do that to someone and you're comfortable? I have more than enough evidence to prove that, yes, this is... You cannot counter-sue me saying I'm trying to impersonate or anything. It cannot, because I have enough evidence to prove that, yes, this as hell, and you're still, like, really, you really think I'm going to keep quiet and cry it out? Because I'm guessing that's what he thought, because he thought I was that quiet type that I don't want drama. Like, I'm not going to do anything. I'll probably just cry it out for a few days. Maybe he felt like I'd rather be with him than lose him. So I'd rather not do anything to lose him than lose him. I'm sure that's what he was thinking. And I can't now. That's my pride. That's my future. That's my life. You can't choose what I want to do with my life for me. So right from everything, I'm trying to like dust myself up. Every day I wake up and I'm like, wow, but then again, oh well, it's life, I guess. So that's about the money thing. I've never come out to say, oh, Oxlade, I want him to give me money. I've never done that.
Now, I want to give you
I
some
just
advice.
dropped a lawsuit. Okay, that's what Gossip Me posted. I just dropped, like, yes, I filed a lawsuit and we're in court. Even when the caption was talking about, oh, she wants money, I told Gossip Me, I was like, I didn't tell you that. I have, like, proof of that. Like, I didn't tell you I wanted money. So why are you making it seem like it's about the money? When I told you to post, I told you, don't make it about the money, because I'm not trying to make it about the money. So I'm not making it about the money here. I'm just trying to save my pride, my name, my family, my mom. I cannot imagine what she's been going through. Like, I don't know what my mom has been going through, how it's affecting her around where she is. I don't know how it is for her now.
Okay, where is your mom? Where's your mom now?
My younger sister. My mom, she's in Delta.
Okay, continue what you're saying. You are talking about your younger sister.
My sister, like, her friends know that was her big sister. Imagine that.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. I don't want to even show my face. Because why would somebody do that to me? This is someone I was your fan. You made me look stupid in front of everybody I've ever rooted for you for. I remember all the shows, I'll go to the shows and I'll scream out my voice. Post like, who's your fave, and all that is coming to bite me now, because my friends, people I call friends, were mocking me at that time. Like, if you have issues with me, if you just want to get under my skin, you just connect to the speaker and you start hearing his songs, and you know this is sensitive at this point. It's going to make me cry, and you do it anyways. Like, I've been going through hell. My mental health is fucked up. I can be smiling now, and next minute I'm sober as hell. I'm crying. Like, I don't know. I can't do anything because I'm always so scared these days. I don't know who to trust, what to feel. Sometimes I feel like, are people real? All that. I can't just let it slide. It's like already too late to let everything slide, because I went from confused to waiting. Like, that girlfriend inside of me was like waiting for him to reach out and say sorry. Like, make it better. Like, there are other ways we would have handled this, and it will not get messy like this, because I don't really like the fact that I'm going to court with someone we used to like we used to have nasty, like, we used to be so nasty. It's sad that I'm going to court with someone I was like that with. It's very sad, but I don't have any choice because you do that to me and you are not even saying sorry. You think you have the fame, you have the money and the connections, so you can sweep it up under the carpet and nothing. Like, I don't even, like, I'm not going to let it. That's what I don't want, because I feel like I would actually die if this goes under the carpet. I'll do anything. Like, if I have to come online and be crazy, like, you must give me what I want, because you cannot do that to a human being and expect your influence to cover it up. It doesn't make any sense. I'm just
Wow.
thankful. I'm just thankful for my lawyers. Like, they've been helpful. Like, at some point, my lawyer was telling me, Tamara, you really need therapy. It's that bad.
Do you have anyone who can help with the therapy?
No.
Do you want us to recommend
got
someone?
a therapist's number, though. I asked a friend and he gave me, but for some reason I didn't reach out to this therapist because I don't know.
Reach out to the therapist and let us know if it's going to cost some money, and let's see if we can chip in a bit just to help you with it. I also think you need the therapy. Okay.
Like, how would I even go from
Sorry?
that music therapy? That's crazy.
Now, one more thing before we leave. How have you been coping?
I've just been around wonderful people, I guess. Sometimes when they see me cry, they talk me out of it. Sometimes, like, I guess it's the people that have been around that have been helping me.
I'm so sorry to hear this. As a woman, let me tell you what I believe. You have the right to your privacy. And anyone who makes a video of you without your consent is committing a crime. Unless Oxlade can come and say, she knew about the video, we're in it together, we had planned it together, then it's a totally different scenario. As long as you did not know that video existed, and even if you knew the video existed, does not mean you gave him the right to distribute the video. It's one thing to make the video.
Sent that video to. I wonder how many people he sent that video to. Because it's not one. Because I don't even think, except he knows about the video coming out. But if he doesn't know about the video coming out, I don't know if he even knows the person that posted it. Because how would you streak that kind of moment? How would you have time? I don't know how. I don't know how it happened. Like, when did you have time to set a camera then streak the video? How? Or was I that tipsy? I don't even know. I was so shocked. I was out the day the video came out. That was the next day. When I got home that Monday, I told my friend about all the butterflies I caught in my belly. Like, this day was so nice. And the next day, that happened. And he's not saying anything. Imagine, those people I told about that. Imagine how they laughed at me. The humiliation I've had to go through.
Okay, let me ask you quickly. Did you take any substances? Aside from alcohol? Did you take anything else? Any loud, any of those things that could have compromised your perceptions or altered the state of your mind?
There was a bottle of wine when I got there, so that's all I had.
No loud?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't smoke, so.
Okay. Then. All right, my darling sister. Like I said, and guys, all of you laughing at her, I pray to God that this doesn't happen to your daughters.
Even the skit makers that make joke out of it.
Let me tell you what happened.
Somebody's real life.
Let me tell you what happened to somebody I know. His wife had a tape that she recorded with her ex-boyfriend. You understand?
Yeah.
They were married, and the ex-boyfriend just watched. They had 2 kids when the ex-boyfriend released the tape. He sent it to her church's WhatsApp group where her father was a deacon. The head pastor, all the hierarchy in the church, plus her father, and all. That's where, I don't know how he got into that group. He just sent the video to that group. So all of us, and the husband too was on that group. So the husband is watching his wife with her ex. Yes, it's her ex, but how many people do you want to explain to?
I swear.
How many people do you want to start saying that, look, this was somebody I was in a committed relationship with? You know how judgmental Nigerians can be. The next thing they will all be saying, now shall you marry, put for house? So, guys, we can do better, please. This, no matter, even if the girl is a hookup girl, treat a hookup girl with respect. Treat a hookup, even a hookup girl. You pick a hookup girl, still treat her with respect. Because she could have decided to be a thief and put a gun on your head. So treat women with respect. You have a mother, you have sisters, you're gonna have daughters. Treat women with respect. That's my advice to guys out there, and all of you who are laughing at her. May your wife tape no komoto, or your girlfriend where you inside serious relationship with where you won't marry. I pray, because just as she did not know she had a tape, sometimes the boyfriend might have recorded the tape for his personal consumption and then sold the phone. And then somebody saw a memory card. Remember those days that phones used to have memory card? You will wipe the phone, but then you will not wipe the memory card. And then somebody gets the memory card and puts it inside computer, and your whole life history. This happened to a friend of mine. He used his friend's laptop. So he was chatting on Yahoo Messenger. Who remembers Yahoo Messenger those days? And he was chatting with his babe and told his babe to send him nice pictures. And his babe sent the nice pictures, and the pictures were saved to the hard drive of the computer, and he left. And me, I picked up the computer a few hours later to work, and I saved some PDF files, and I went into the gallery, only for me to see my guy's babe. I could literally see her ovaries and her uterus, the way the whole thing was. What if I had just decided to forward the messages to somebody else? Instead, I called him. Of course, I had first looked at it. I did not close my eyes. Let me not lie. I saw it. But at least I had the decency to call him up, delete it, and empty the recycle bin. So, it could happen to anyone. It could happen to you. So you guys need to be a bit more sympathetic. I don't understand where we got this holier than thou attitude, like we've not done all these things before. I've recorded videos before of people I've been in relationships with. It's not something I'm proud of, but if it leaked, even if me, I'm not devastated, because you know me, I know nothing concerns me. But I can imagine the woman in the video. How would she feel? So, my darling sister, do you have anything you want to say? Or is there anything anyone else wants to say? Tamara, is there anything you want to say?
No.
Okay. Sorry about it, my darling sister, okay? Do you feel a bit better? Now, if there's anything on your mind, share it. You've started sharing your story, and it would help. In this live, because we control the narrative, nobody's going to judge you. Okay? Nobody is going to judge you. Let me bring Amaka, Destiny Amaka, and Miss Thickness. Destiny Amaka is a sex therapist. I don't know if she's still available. And Miss Thickness. Yes, Deborah, they're here. So,
Hey, Daddy Prince.
hi.
Good morning.
Good
So
morning.
people want to roast me. They want to roast me on here.
Oh yeah, tell me what your take is.
I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'm a tough love type of person.
Yes.
And I am very, very how do you call it? I'm very sympathetic. But what I don't and can't condone is nonsense. We're talking about a very serious issue here. Is it that she doesn't have guidance? An issue that is so serious that is in court, yet you are still taking live interviews. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm just saying if it was my own sister.
No.
Number one, we know how judgmental Nigerians are. I will tell you to go and clean your page.
Now,
clean your page.
Now, Destiny, let me say something there. We need to be honest that the Nigerian legal system and the judicial system needs a lot of work.
Definitely.
You're going to have some, forgive me, some old people who know the law, but are in many cases distant from the emotions of young people. And do not understand what these young people are going through. They will bash, they would I don't know, but I've seen people being judged quite harshly. And sometimes, let me tell you something, social media helps. People coming to tell their story helps. Look at this PVC fight that is going on now. Social media is fueling it. We might not win, but we have started a revolution. 5 years ago, they want to do election, they'll just do it the way they want. Now, they are beginning to worry that there's something called social media. So sometimes social media gives voices to the voiceless. This court case will drag on for 3 or 4 years. And she might win and she might not win. And there would always be that feeling inside her that she has not told her story, or she hasn't gotten justice. So yes, when your case is in court, don't talk about it. However,
I'm not saying don't talk
how
about
do you express yourself?
I'm not saying don't talk about it. I'm saying be prepared. I don't know her. I don't know Oxlade. I don't know none of them. I checked every. Nah, I don't know. But I saw the title and I said, you know what? These videos, it seems to be a reoccurring thing with these young people. We were all young ones. We've been there. We've done that. Let me come on live and see what she is still crying about. It's easy. Do you know it's easy for people to say? It's so easy for people to it's not saying, baby girl, answer questions. Explain yourself. Answer questions because you haven't. I came on this live to be on your side. I wanted to root for you. I wanted to hear you out. I wanted to defend you. But the truth is you made a mistake. We've all made those mistakes. And as I put on the comment section, there's probably a dozens of tapes out there of me and my ex-husband somewhere. Maybe. Do you get where I'm coming from? We've made mistakes. And as far as I know, for Neil, I wasn't judging you. Because when they all came out, I held that they held you for position. She held her own. Like, if you check the comments properly, Debbie, they weren't really bash. They were like, this babe, you get what I'm saying? It was more on a negatively, positively vibe. That has been done. It is out there. Now, what is the goal? Are we looking for a written apology? It's wrong, babe. I'm not saying it's right, it is wrong. It is shameful. It is everything bad under the sun and the moon. But how do we move forward now? How do we move forward so that people can understand where you're coming from? What do we need to do? What steps do we need to take? Babe, what are you looking for? You yourself, you can't answer a single question
question on this live.
Mm.
Am I wrong?
Mm.
You have not been able to answer a single question. When they ask you a question, you will start telling long stories of butterflies. They will ask you a question, you will start going round in circles again.
Amaka.
Do you want?
Okay, so
because we are here for you.
okay.
But we can't help you if you are not being honest. There is nothing wrong with wanting financial. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It happens all the time. But use your full chest and do it. Okay, you don't want money, you want apology. Okay, you don't want apology, you want a life.
When they asked me what I wanted, I said the matter is already in court, right? And I'm
okay. So if the matter is,
so what have you come to do on this life? What have you come to achieve?
Hold on.
Let's say my own side, because everybody has their own perspective.
Yeah,
which I agree with.
We've heard
Can I say
this already.
something real quick?
Okay, say something, Debbie.
Okay. So when I saw the video, I really didn't watch it because I don't really like watching people's stuff that's being leaked or whatever, right? So we talked about it a little bit and it was done. To me, I actually thought the matter was already done. No one talks about it or whatever. So when this type was sent to me, I'm like, oh, okay, she still actually feels it, which is normal. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there, their porn thing has leaked out, even worse than our own. Our own was, I think, a short clip. People have their full-blown stuff out there and stuff like that. But then again, she's still very young. We know how, and she's in the wrong country, right? She's in Nigeria where everyone is very judgmental, where everyone acts as if sex is something that no one does, but yet they're having babies every minute. You get what I'm saying? So I get how she feels. I get how her family might be feeling. But then again, she needs to know what she wants out of this. Because I've read different things. Some other people were saying, oh, she wants money. She was asking for money for damages or whatever. Then now she's saying she just wants an honest apology. I really don't know what she wants, but I feel like therapy, like Solomon guy said, therapy is very needed. She needs to sit herself down and find out what she wants to do.
Apology. I also said when I was
we don't know how she feels. We are not her.
Okay. Amaka, please, hold on, Debbie. You can't, Amaka, let me bring somebody else because I can't have more than 4 people in.
Sure, so, that's fine.
Thank you so much for your opinion, my darling sister. God bless you. I love you loads. So you continue. So I'll just bring somebody else.
Okay, yeah. Like, she just needs to figure out what she wants, how she wants to move forward. If it's therapy, if it's going through the court system, which we know is going to be hard and long. If it's just sit down with him personally and express herself, we don't know. So she needs to figure that out for herself. If talking about it is what's going to heal her, let her talk about it. Everyone deals with their hurt differently. We can't tell people how to deal with hurt. We can't tell people how to react. We can't tell people how to feel. So people are different. Other people with this situation will cash out from that situation. Kim K made a lot of money. People are different. Others will be depressed and sad. They might be, commit suicide or whatever. People go through different stages. So it's up to her what she wants to do at this point.
Thank you so much for that, my sister. Thank you so much for that, my sister. There are so many people lining up, and the internet is messing up. No. When another person comes, I'll I just I'm trying to invite everyone. I thought you tied towel.
Don't worry. I'm okay. Don't worry.
All right, sis. All right, sis. Go ahead. What's your take?
First of all, her name is Tamara, right?
Yes.
Tamara, you are not 17. Tamara, you're not 18. Tamara, you are 21 going to 22. You are not a baby. We all are sinners, but we have all sinned differently. What you need right now is not somebody yelling at you. It's not somebody shouting at you. You need help. I'm a coach. I'm not a therapist. What you need right now is sympathy. What you need right now is a way forward. What are you going to do? Tamara, it is okay for you to want money if you need
Where are you?
money.
They are looking for you.
Don't be shy to say it. Don't be shy to say it. It damages your emotions. Don't be shy to say it. If you want money, you want money. I had a baby in the US by a fake doctor. And after that, the government caught this guy. They caught this guy and they wrote us a letter. What do we want? My baby is doing fine. I want money. It's okay to want money, Tamara. It's perfectly okay to want money.
Okay.
We all are sinners, but we have sinned differently, Tamara. But
You
one
said,
thing I would like to say
sorry.
is,
I want to ask you a question. You said you have a baby by a doctor. What does that mean?
by a fake doctor in the US. I traveled all the way from Nigeria to have my baby in the US, and it was a fake doctor that took the delivery. Years after, he was caught. And after he was caught, they asked me what I wanted. I want money. It's okay to want money, Tamara.
But I hope your child is okay.
It's fine. It's doing great. Yeah, he took my delivery. I was with him for almost 4 months before for the prenatal and after the baby. It's okay to want money, Tamara. Be bold.
But if he was able to do it well, then I don't think he's a fake doctor. Maybe he just didn't have license.
Oh, he is a fake doctor. He was using somebody's certificate. Yeah, to work.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's okay to want money, Tamara. No, but I'm not here to judge you. You have sinned. We all are sinners. But one thing I would want to beg you for, Tamara, I've been listening to this live video, and I think if anytime you're going to the court, always try to have a discussion with your lawyer, because you're not being coincide with your statement. Sometimes you tell us that you're a girlfriend. Sometimes you tell us you are just a fan. So we need
I never said I was just a fan.
Oh, I was listening to you, Tamara. I've been here.
I said
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I even wrote it. I said, if you're tired, it's okay to be tired and you just stop talking. Because sometimes when I'm tired, I just over
I cannot be dating him and not be his fan now.
So please be careful. You are 22. According to what I'm seeing here, you're 21, going to 22. It's perfectly okay to want money. Be vocal about it. If you did not consent to that video, it's okay to want money. You are not a baby for 21 years old. What you did was wrong. You shouldn't have done a video with him. Of course, you said you did not know about it. But stop parabolating. You want money? Yes, you want money. It's okay to want money. It's okay to get a good lawyer. It's okay to fight it. It's okay to come out and say whatever you want to say. The video is out already. Come out of that. I'm not a coach right now. I'm not a therapist. I'm on my way to being a counselor. I would have taken you on. I would chuck you out of that rubbish. It's okay. But I'm just a coach. I can't take you on right now because I'm not done with everything that I'm supposed to do. It's okay, Tamara. You are loved. You are created beautifully. We all are sinners. But you sinned differently. And it's okay. If you want money, be vocal about it. I want money. You don't even need an apology in this situation. Don't say you want an apology. Don't say so. You don't need an apology. You need money. And it's okay to want money.
Now, somebody is saying she's still in love. Tamara, are you in love? Are you still in love with this guy?
No.
Now, somebody said they should advise her to remove the pictures from her DP, from her Instagram. Why?
What picture does she have there? I'm not even following her.
I want to check the pictures.
Anything wrong with her page? What does that have to do with her?
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't understand. How does it correlate?
What does that? I don't understand. Maybe I'm wrong, but what does that have to do with anything?
Like, what does that page have to do with
Is she not?
her
Am I
having
supposed
to
to
with guy in a league?
supposed to swim?
Sorry, can we know the picture you have on your profile? Because I've been seeing that comment too.
It's
There are nice sexy pictures.
I went to swim. It's like a pool picture.
I don't see. I saw the pictures and I don't think there's anything. Is what people these days take on Instagram is nothing. Is nothing out of this world. So somebody saying cover your body. Yeah.
So I don't understand. So because her stuff is in court, she should now put fake pictures of her covered from head to toe just for the. I
Please,
don't get it.
Auntie, turn to Alaja for this period while your case is in court. Is that's what they want?
I don't get it.
Please, come on.
Wow.
Please. So, thank you, my darling sister Ibis Love Haven. Lovely contribution. I'm just gonna take one more person, Samaria, and after that we close the live. I've been trying to invite people. I've been struggling with it. I don't know what's wrong with this new Instagram that they just released. It's just crazy. Samaria, all right, you'll have the final take. Yes.
Okay, sorry. Good evening, everyone. I've been listening to the ladies talk, listening to what the lady said briefly. By the name Tamara, sounds like Samaria Tamara. Okay. I really don't know so much about this whole thing, but if you ask me one thing, I understand from this whole story is that this girl is alive. She's 21. She's grown. She's not 18, but at the same time, she's still a girl. She's still a baby. And she deserves all the love and all the support that she can get from us. The mistake we did has been done. You know, I always say, who never fuck up hands in the air? If you know you are, go ahead and criticize her. She may have made her mistakes, but I really don't think it would be wise to expect her to come out publicly on a live, a place as big as that the freeze and start saying what she wants. If she goes straight to the point saying she wants money, people are gonna look at her like, ooh, that's what you want. Yeah, she's going to say what she wants eventually, but it's not something she needs. We don't need to know what she wants. She doesn't owe us that explanation of what she wants. We don't need to hear what she wants. All we need is to support her, tell her she's still loved, tell her we still, the deed has been done. I mean, is it when something goes wrong, then all of us come out and start typing rest in peace and the rest of them, God forbid, she would have spoken to somebody. This is the right time to offer her the love and not yelling at her, not being hard on her. At least she has gone from those of us that are still, cool, we still learn from her mistake too. So the thing, she should take her time. She needs a good therapist. She should go through counseling. And by the time she's okay, when the time comes, and you don't even expect her to say everything on the live, because whatever she says here used against her in the court. You don't expect her to then and go out there and say a different thing. That's why when people commit crime, they tell you, I'm not going to speak to my lawyer. Come, I want my lawyer. So you don't expect her to come here and start saying something, and then tomorrow the guy they know he said a different thing on that freeze life. So let's just leave her, be nice to her, and let her, if you have anything to offer her, you can do that privately. You can, support her the best you can and let her be guided. She needs upper hand. That's all I have to say about this whole thing. I don't really have so much to say. But, I mean, we should just take it easy on her. She's not the first, and she's not going to be the last.
Thank you so much. My darling Tamara, you've heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So what do you now want to say now? What's your final take?
What I'm going to say is the matter, when they asked me what I wanted, I said the matter is already in court, so we're taking it that way. That was the reply I gave. I did not say I don't know what I want. I'm just saying, excuse me, the matter is in court, and I would not want to say too much. I just wanted to say my story, put it out there that I was not aware it was making a video. I did not know. I didn't give any consent to anything. I did not know at all. It was a surprise. That is what I wanted to put out there. Like, tell my story of everything that happened. Because there's still a lot of people that blocked me. People that matter. Okay, they said people that blocked you, they don't matter. But they matter to me. And they were disappointed that this is how you chose. So I wanted them to at least know that I'm trying. I did not know that there was a camera there. That's all I wanted to do from this life. I'm not here to say, oh, I want this or I want that. I'm already 5 years in court. I've been going on for like a month plus now, and that's it. So I lost people that I cared about. It's my life, my whole life, my small life my world was shattered, basically. I lost everything.
It's okay, sis.
it's easy for people to talk sharp. It's easy to say, oh, you're not supposed to do this. Oh, you're supposed to do this because you're not wearing the shoe. So you don't know where it hurts or where it doesn't. So I understand everybody has been shouting. But I know what I want. But I'm not going to say too much.
That's good.
That's it.
Good, and I hope you find your you get justice from the legal system. I do hope you get that. Your story is
Yeah,
being
me
told,
too.
and like you said, you were not aware of it, you did not consent to it, and this is not what you wanted. Okay?
Yeah,
All right?
exactly.
It's tough. People are going to bash you, but expect it. And let this be my advice to you. Let this be that juncture in your life where you find your purpose. Okay?
Yeah,
Let this be where you find your purpose. Okay?
yeah.
All right? So just be strong. And people, my advice, you guys need to be careful who you get down with. Entertainers can be quite reckless. It is fun. Oh, I know this guy. Oh, I'm dating this guy. Oh, I'm riding in his car. Oh, it can be fun, but it can also be very devastating when it gets reckless. Okay?
Yeah.
Tamara, you'd be fine. Feel free to reach me if you're going through anything. And if you can get a therapist, we'll be willing to help. Okay?
Thank you.
All right?
And that you free I'm not just who you're dating, even when you're loving somebody, when you're locked up in that love. I mean, things can go sour. No matter how much you love somebody, don't even go send anybody your end pictures or whatever. It's not necessary.
But
Don't
if
even
you want to
your
send it, but
does
baby,
it
cannot say don't send. We are humans. If you have long distance relationship, you'll be doing it freaky. All I'm saying is, if you want to do the freaky with your guy,
I
do
don't
not hide your face. Don't hide your face. Don't hide your face.
Me, I'm not even going to
don't even dare
Right there, no even try again.
stuff.
Me, I have PTSD. Like, I have
My own love they see for that side, no blind for that level.
I have serious
Don't hide your
PTSD
face.
now.
Don't
No,
call
no,
anything.
no. If you have PTSD, you need to address it.
I don't know how.
You know, you need to address it. Anyway, ladies, thank you so much. God bless
Thanks
you
for
guys.
having me.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
and take care.
Yeah.
Just hold on, Tamara.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Debbie, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, so finally to you, Tamara. What are your last words?
Um, I've said it now. When when they asked me what I wanted, it's not like I don't know what I want. I just want justice. I just want justice for myself because I've been the one going through it. So I just want justice. Anyhow, I'm going to get it by the door. I want justice because I've gone through hell. So that's the least. Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Wow.
Everybody freeze.
All right, Pepper Room. Can you do this
Hi,
in
Daddy
20
Freeze. I
seconds?
can't show my face. I think you know why.
I know why. I know why.
But I just wanted to say something quickly
20 seconds, please.
to the young lady. I want her to. I heard her mention that she lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
I heard her mention that. I heard her mention that she lost a lot of people. I heard her mention that a lot of people that she used to be friends with are no longer her friends. And things like that. And I want her to understand that anybody that was your friend before this incident, and decided to throw you to the wolves after the incident were never really on your side to begin with. Do you understand what I mean? And that's what you need to understand. So anybody that you feel that felt like, oh, you did this, I'm so disappointed in you. After you've explained that you didn't know that the camera was on, and they still decide not to reach out to you, they decide not to, let them know they're not your friends. They were never there for you. Do you understand what I mean? They were never there for you. And you need to just explain to your family that, look, mom, dad, I did not know that this guy
I
was
wanted you to
recording
come
me.
live, see your life.
Period. That's it. And they will support you. If
We
you
were
know they're your
finishing.
family.
I just sent you request.
Family is there for better or for worse, regardless of whatever happens. They're your blood. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. So, and for those people that are shouting, oh, if you want money, money. It's not called money, it's settlements. Do you understand? It's not money, it's settlement. And there's nothing wrong with wanting a public apology. Because it's something that attacks her character. So if she wants him to, in part of the settlement, for him to write a letter and post it on social media, apologizing to her publicly, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I can understand that. It seems like her reputation is something that is important to her.
Absolutely.
She wants people to know that she was not a part of this. And I think that's why she wants the apology, if that makes sense. So that's just what I want to say. All right. All right,
Okay.
thank you, Daddy Freeze, for bringing me
You
up.
are most welcome. Take care. And thank you all. Thank you, everyone who's been with us tonight. Thank you for your opinions. And Miss Tamara, I hope you're able to learn something and at the same time air your views and your pain. Do you feel
I can't hear you.
do you feel a bit better?
I can't hear you.
Oh wow. Sorry. I said I hope at the end of this you can actually heal. Your story is out there. People are going to have their own opinions about you. Like Miss Pepper Room said, anybody who abandons you now was never your friend. People are supposed to stand with you when you're going through stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And whoever stands with you, value their friendship. All right?
Yeah. Bye. Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
You're welcome, my darling sister.
Bye.
Bye.